story of the new campaign last time out. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Senzel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes a cold strike one. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Nick Castellanos now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So now Carlos Santana hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Polanco, but he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Line towards center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Reds lead it 3-0. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gregory Polanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. To the plate now, Logan Hill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Ervin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Curt Casali. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Waddell is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he should.
For a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andruw Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Up next for the Buccos, Will Craig. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting it, the catcher.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another chance. Nick Senzel. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Waddell makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 6.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Stallings has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This one's flared off to the right side. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So here's Adam Frazier. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now in the box, Brian Reynolds. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Gregory Polanco would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Philip Ervin.
So striding in, Philip Ervin hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Curt Casali.
The catcher.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Gregory Polanco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The left fielder, Logan.
Striding into the box, Logan Hill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will Craig.
Striding in once again, Will Craig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Still 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Another payoff pitch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Now that.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Irvin is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 44, Brandon Waddell.
O'Neill Cruz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
O'Neill.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. JT Brubaker will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate will be Andrelton. Here comes the first pitch. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Swing and a line drive. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Standing in, Nick Senzel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 the count.
A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball 1. Brubaker, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Runners on first with 1 down. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. The relay on to first. The double play and the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Kevin Newman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and this is taken in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10.
Stepping up now, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Suarez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Newman brings it in, And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Phillip Ervin will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
The count is full. 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds. Has it for out number 3. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Runner at first here, one man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Craig, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that misses, ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Senzel is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates in now for the Reds.
Leading off for the Reds, the catcher, Kirk Valley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first.
Casali
is retired, and there's one away. So here now's the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's kicked out.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And right into the shift. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Polanco giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ke'Bryan Hayes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Jesse Biddle will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And it's fouled away. Biddle features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
2 balls and a strike to count. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
The 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Didi Gregorius, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Second and third here, 1 man out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit to short. Simmons is there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
The batter, the right fielder.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Logan Hill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
The 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Cody Ponce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Cody.
In now, Nick Senzel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Stallings. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Red.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ponce playing here in his age 26 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Robert Stevenson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Randall Grichuk will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The windup and the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still all square at 4 apiece. Blake Cederlind comes on to work on the mound. Hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 62, Blake.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. So digging in now, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as they headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Standing in, Phillip Ervin. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-0. High and deep to right center. Back goes Polanco at the track. And this one will bounce into the wall. Santana heads for the plate. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Grounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Cincinnati posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Robert Stevenson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.